back to my channel. Okay, today's video is actually very highly requested, and you guys really wanted to see something like this, and to be honest, I'm surprised I'd never filmed anything like this. But today's video is my morning cleaning routine. So I'm going to show you basically my kind of quick in the morning cleaning routine around my house to get me ready and set for the day. It's kind of like a quick clean. It's definitely going to be a power hour type cleaning video, because this kind of cleaning routine I do most mornings only takes about 30 to 60 minutes, and it really transforms my house and makes my house look really nice and clean and organized, ready for the day. Because I don't know about you, but I can't work in a messy environment. What is the saying? Is it like tidy home, tidy mind? So if you are new, my name is Sophie, aka Sophrina. I make 3 videos every single week, much like this video. So if you like that kind of thing, stick around. I would love it if you could stick around and subscribe down below. Before we get started, grab your cup of teas. Got my tea, it's a black tea. I've actually drunk most of it so far because I was desperate for a tea basically. It's first thing in the morning. Without further ado, let's get to it. Okay, so the first thing I like to do is always start off in my bedroom. As you can see, it's a complete mess where we woke up and didn't make the bed yet, but I open up the windows and get some air in, try and convince my cat to get off the bed so I can clean it. She refuses. And just make the bed, fluff up the pillows, put the throw over properly, and just make it nice and welcoming for the following night. The next thing I like to do is completely clear my makeup table. Obviously this is a bit of a mess because I was getting ready there this morning. So I clear this down, organise everything back into the drawers and give it a wipe down. Normally with a Dettol wipe. I would normally do this probably once every 2 or 3 days just to keep all the bacteria at bay. And then I buff it down with a lovely microfiber cloth. I use pink for the bedrooms and blue for the bathrooms. The next things I focus on are my bedside tables. So these often get cluttered because we do a lot of reading in bed. So I organise the books into a neat pile, give the table a wipe down so the dust is gone, and then buff them with the microfiber cloth so they look nice and tidy. Okay, so something I love to do, especially first thing in the morning when the sun is shining, is clean my windows. So I basically will just go over them with any kind of wipe, maybe some window spray and a cloth, and then I will buff it down with my microfiber cloth, and it makes the windows so nice. I only tend to do this once every other day, I suppose. So this is the other side of the bedroom, and there's more windows this side, plus a huge chest of drawers. So I will then focus on cleaning these windows and organising the chest of drawers. Again, giving the chest of drawers a once over with a wipe and then buffing it down with the cloth. These can really show dust easily, so this is necessary for me to do. The next thing I do is collect the mound of clothes that is sitting on my stairs from the evening before after they've dried. At the moment I'm working on 1 drawer at a time each morning, and I'm folding them in the Marie Kondon way. If you haven't heard of her, you need to watch her videos on YouTube or Netflix. And it's actually really simple. You just fold them kind of in half and then third them. Probably explaining that really weirdly, but it's actually so easy, and as long as the clothes stand, you've won. Okay, so now most of the bedroom is now clean and just looking nice and organised, ready for the day. I will move on to the other areas of the house, and I will actually start in the bathroom next. So the bathroom is actually looking like a hot mess at the moment. Obviously every morning we have showers, so the floor's pretty wet, and there's always toothpaste sitting in the sink. That's actually my fault, so I'm not going to blame anyone else for that. So So I scrub the sinks down first of all and get rid of any residue. I will organise the toothbrushes away in my little drawers I have sitting in the bathroom, and then I will work on actually cleaning the bathroom. The first thing I tend to do is use my Cif bathroom cleaner. This smells so nice, and I will spray that around the sink and also the taps. I will then take my method cleaner and just give the toilet a wipe down, and also make sure I get all the handles and the seat because those can get unhygienic. Again, I use my Cif in the toilet and give it a good scrub, and this makes it really white and shiny. So after the Cif cleaner has had time to set and I've scrubbed it all off with my brush, I will then go over all of the surfaces with my blue for bathroom microfiber cloth. This just makes it really, really shiny and gets rid of any dust or hairs that might be sitting there that you didn't see before. So give the toilet a flush, and that is the bathroom all done and clean for the day. So the next room I always move on to is the kitchen. This is normally a bit of a mess after dinner the previous night and also breakfast in the morning. The first thing I tend to do is get rid of all the washing up, so make sure that's all washed, dried and put away. The next thing I do is take out the washing that I may have put on the night before and hang it up outside to dry if it's sunny. If not, I hang it up inside. Then I'll put on a new load if I need to. And yeah, I'm just really proud of my laundry tin I got from Home Bargains. I do my washing by putting one of those 3-in-1 tabs inside the washing machine. I then fill a cap of Astonish non-bio. This is really good for the environment and smells amazing. And I will also add a capful of Dettol laundry cleanser because this will get rid of any bacteria, especially if you're washing bathroom towels. I love to add Dettol to them just to make sure they're super duper clean. I will then start organising everything away that's just sitting on the side from breakfast, and then I start washing down the sides. So it's quite easy. All I do is spray method cleanser all over, use a scrubbing brush and just get rid of any grease or residue that's sitting on the side. And also method cleaner makes your sides in your kitchen so shiny, so I tend to use this quite often in the mornings. So making sure I wipe down all the handles in the kitchen as well because these can get quite germy. I will then wipe everything away with another microfiber cloth for my kitchen. This again just gets rid of all the residue, it makes it really, really shiny. Okay, so after the washing has kind of dried, I will dry it with a towel as well. I will start putting that away. I must put away washing up as soon as it's kind of dried, otherwise it sits there making the kitchen look cluttered. The next area I tend to focus on is the sink area. So obviously after all the washing up, this can look quite grubby. So I wash down the sink with hot water and method spray, and then I will put a neat capful of Sephora. This is actually the Country Garden smell, I think. And I put those down the plugs because it makes the plugs smell nice, gets rid of all the bacteria and germs that might be lurking there. And then give the sink sides a good scrub with hot water, and this tends to really, really make my sink nice and shiny. And that's it, a nice quick clean for my kitchen, and it looks really nice and ready for the day. The next thing I move on to is the living area. So this can get a little bit unorganised because we spend a lot of time in there. It's not actually too bad at the moment. I do have some underwear hanging up to dry, and just there's the blanket all skewed everywhere. So the first thing I will tend to do is organise the room and the sofa, plump up any cushions that need plumping, and then I will move on to getting rid of dust on the surfaces. Okay, so after I give anything a wipe down now, I always use my microfiber cloth. This makes a huge difference in how things look, so I would definitely recommend investing in some if I were you. The next thing I'm doing is actually de-dusting my mirror. I don't tend to do this every single morning, I will do it every few mornings, but this can look really dusty and there's nothing like a really clean mirror to make a room look nice and spacious. Lastly, in the living room, I will put away my clothes laundry that has dried the night before and then give my living room a nice spray with my fabric detergent and water homemade spray. This just makes the room smell really nice and fresh, and that's my living room done and ready for the day to begin. So that was everything in today's video. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you got something from it, and I hope it was therapeutic. A lot of you guys tell me these videos are very therapeutic to watch, and if that's the case for you, I'm so happy, and I really hope it kind of calmed you down and got you ready for the day. Obviously, I will be doing lots more videos like this in the future, so if you like this kind of thing, subscribe below, join my wonderful YouTube family. I make 3 videos every single week, so I will see you again very soon. I love you very much. Bye.